The moments that last forever go beyond what we see on the court.
You are the Finals MVP.
These moments start out with the ball, a dream, and a relentless will to win.
About to react to this.
They're a culmination of every effort put into the game since they first stepped on a court. All of those moments.
Oh, snap. Oh, it's an ad. Shit, I forgot. Yeah.
Don't know where to start?
I'm so fucking excited.
Thumbtack knows. Get recommendations for all your home projects. Hired the right pro today in the Central Valley.
Like, y'all have no idea how excited I am about this news, bro. Like, last year in 2K25 and 2K24, bro, I learned the builder. Like, and like that allowed me to make some of my wildest builds, especially with cat breakers and stuff coming back. Oh, the damage I'm about to do about to be ridiculous. I just want to see what we got to look forward to in the next couple weeks. Come on. Fuck all the ads, bro.
Have led to this one. NBA 2K26. Ball over everything.
Welcome back to our road to NBA 2K26 streams. I hope everybody has had a great week so far, and hopefully we can help you end your week on a high note here.
Okay.
Since Monday, I have been seeing posts asking what day gameplay would be coming. Remember, when we said July 28th, that was the week of July 28th. And the same thing applies for all the other dates we put out. But today is the day for gameplay. We made you all wait a couple days, but we are here to talk about gameplay today. Before we get into it, as always, we do have a couple housekeeping items to walk through. Today, we are talking about NBA 2K26 on Gen 9 platforms. That is the version of the game that's on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Nintendo Switch 2. We also do have Twitch drops enabled on these streams. And that means just by watching them on Twitch, you can earn a locker code. You guys were saying that we started the show late, but we just wanted to give you some, 5 extra minutes to get some extra Twitch drops time.
All right, here we go. And we got the right one this time. Oh, we ain't even ready yet. We still got 5 minutes. Oh, 4 minutes. Shit. All right, fuck. I was like, hold on, bro. We got a game. Oh, watch this shit. This is a new one. Oh. Y'all can't even see what the fuck you got. Yeah, just see. Alright, there we go. Hold on, man. Give me 1 second. We back, y'all. Hold on. Seconds. Alright, let's go. We live. Oh, let's go. About time. Mute this real quick, bro. On the motion engine. Yeah, we already seen this. We already seen this. Come on. Yeah. This about to be nice though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like I'm highly excited. Like this is probably like I got everything I could possibly ask for, bro, in 2K26, bro. There's no reason why I shouldn't be showing out. Like I was showing out in 2K25 and 24, and even before that in 23 and shit. But like rhythm shooting, old dunk meter, custom lays, green and miss, everything, no orange, bro. There's nothing more I got ask for. I was already killing niggas, but now it's just about to be even more unfair. I ain't gonna hold you. About to get real wicked. All over every, yes sir. Hold on, there it is. Okay, cool. Man.
To NBA 2K26, there has been some news since we last talked. And we didn't have a stream yesterday, but hopefully you were able to check out the new presentation courtside report and those new clips that showed off some of the new details on players' faces and jerseys, the new lightings in the arenas, on the court floors, and much more. I saw some side-by-side pictures yesterday of 2K25 next to 2K26, and to me, it is a big difference. I was seeing some comments that were like, you guys couldn't see a difference, and I am not sure what you were looking at, but we were not looking at the same thing. But anyway, the days are flying by, and today we are here to talk about the Myplayer builder. I know many of you have been waiting for this one. Before we get into it, as always, first we do have some housekeeping items to go through. As you hear us talk about NBA 2K26 today, keep in mind that we are talking about NBA 2K26 on Gen 9 platforms. And Gen 9 means the version of the game that's on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and the new Nintendo Switch 2. We also do have Twitch drops enabled today, which are a chance for you to earn locker codes just by watching these streams. And today is the last chance to earn these 2 locker codes that we've been talking about for a little bit. So we've had this campaign active since our roadmap stream a few weeks ago. And the next time we see you, it is going to be refreshed with new rewards. But for now, if you have watched for 45 minutes, you do get 2 1-hour double XP coins to help you out in Season 8. You knock out those final few levels before the season ends this week. And if you keep watching beyond that and watch for a total of 2 hours, you get 100 overall or higher pack in my team, pants for your Myplayer, and also 60 skill boosts. So many of you have been watching since our roadmap stream. You are probably going to be finishing your 2 hours very shortly in the next few minutes, if not already. So once you do, at the end of the show, we will talk a little bit more about how to go to the Twitch Drops website, go to your Twitch inventory, make sure you claimed all your drops so that you get your locker codes. But one last note on Twitch Drops, as the name suggests, Twitch Drops are on Twitch. So if you're watching us on TikTok or YouTube or X, come over to Twitch if you want to earn the locker code. Next thing, in case you missed it, last week we did talk about a new creator challenge that we have going on throughout all of these reveals. So if you are a content creator and you break down or react to any of our 2K26 courtside reports in your videos, which many of you do already, just put the hashtag NBA 2K challenge on it and you are going to be helping the community reach a goal of 2,026 videos.
No, it's not.
After that goal is hit, you all will unlock a locker code for NBA 2K26 that will give you a drawstring bag and a My Team pack that you can use during early access.
Good to know.
And on top of that, during this Creator Challenge, if you go to our website at that link below and you submit your video, you are going to be entered into a drawing for 1 million VC in 2K26, and we are going to pick 26 winners in a few weeks.
That'd be dope.
All right, you guys have heard enough from me. I think you are ready to hear more about the Myplayer builder. First, let's welcome in our special guest from the community up here, Stacks. Welcome in. It's good to see you as always.
What's good, man? The chat ready to get to it, man. They say you got Hall of Fame yapper. Well, I guess
I know. They're telling me to hurry up. Hurry up. I got to get out that housekeeping items. Nothing I can do about that. But we are ready to show you a little bit now, and very similar to last week, Tyrese Halliburton and our dev team did record a video together to walk you through some of the highlights of what's new with the builder this year. And as you watch, keep in mind, this video does go by pretty fast. So try to absorb as much as you can, but don't worry if you miss anything, because right after the video plays, we're going to come back here, and then me and Stacks, we're going to go through everything in full detail, one thing at a time. Stacks, I am ready. The chat is clearly ready. They're telling us to hurry up. So
yeah, let's get to it. Let's not waste no more time. Let's get straight to it, man.
Hurry up.
Hey everyone, Tyrese Halliburton here with Zach from NBA 2K to share the detailed features available in the 2K26 Myplayer Builder. In this courtside report, we'll focus on the new animation glossary, build by badges, new scouting reports.
Oh, they didn't change this whole thing. Oh, whoa.
This year, the Myplayer Builder excels at giving players all of the tools to make informed decisions when creating their future superstar. Starting with the animation glossary, this brand new feature will list every animation with details, attribute, and height requirements. If you have a specific player you want to model your game after, like Tyrese Halliburton, for example, use the search function to find who you're looking for, making it easy to see all the requirements you need to meet to equip their animations.
I love that there are a lot of options to choose from. Me personally, I'm a YouTube merchant when it comes to finding a good build.
Create Your Own Build will sift through dozens of NBA player comparisons before choosing the best animations associated with the suggested players and assign them as default animations for a more enjoyable and streamlined experience.
See, the same shit right there. Build by badges.
Build by badges feature in NBA 2K26
Shift
help shape the framework for your Myplayer.
Like we got a lot of the
Choose
same
your
badges.
desired badges and tiers: bronze, silver, gold, Hall of Fame, and legend. The minimum attribute points required will automatically be locked in. Spend your remaining attribute points to max out categories of your choosing and reach a 99 potential overall without missing out on your must-haves.
Oh, that's clean. Okay, you can. Okay.
Scouting reports display your best badges and attributes, and coaches you on your strengths and
ISO
weaknesses.
Savant.
For example, if you make a point guard with a low pass accuracy rating, the builder will flag this as an area of concern and potential detriment to your teammates.
This might be more in depth than the scouting reports I see during the season. This is
That's
pretty
dope.
fun.
You actually get a scouting report for your. Okay, that's dope. I know. Badge perks.
Max plus ones
They
are
back again.
and now they're
let's go. Max plus one. I already did.
Just like they
It's cool.
sound. Max plus ones push badges one tier beyond their max potential, and max plus twos take them 2 tiers higher.
Oh, you get max plus 2?
Hot start.
Talking about max plus 2?
Temporarily boost your badges up 1 tier in different game situations. They can even boost a badge beyond their max potential.
Wait. Oh, it looked like we got hell of them. Hold on.
New in 2K26, build specialization goals allow you to enhance your MyPlayer's potential in a specific skill area. For each save, you can pick one of 5 areas to specialize in: finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, or rebounding. Each area features 9 unique goals that test your abilities in that specialty. Your mastery will earn you rewards tailored to each skill area, including skill boosts, unique apparel and cosmetics.
Oh, we get cap breakers?
Cap breakers for that skill area, and permanent max plus 1 and max plus 2 badge perks.
Permanent? Oh, we get permanent max plus 1s?
Cap breakers aren't just back in NBA 2K, they're evolving. In NBA 2K26,
Oh!
each cap breaker will still raise your highest rated strongest attributes by 1 point. But if
Wait a
you choose to
minute.
apply them to your lowest rated attributes, you will see larger boosts. For example, if your favorite Myplayer build is struggling in the wreck because you left its free throw rating low, a cap breaker could raise your free throw rating by double digits and provide a significant improvement.
That's so
Cap breakers were a game changer in 2K25. I'm glad they're back in 2K26.
Bro,
My boys are gonna be hype about that.
I'm about to break the fucking builder, bro. Like, you can go
Rebirth
plus.
has multiple
Wait, talking about
tiers
that
this
bitch
year,
one like
letting
plus
you carry over
14.
more progress from your existing saves than ever before. Silver Rebirth is unlocked at 90
Okay.
overall and allows you to instantly unlock any newly created MyPlayer's maximum potential to the highest overall rating that you previously reached. As you reach 95 overall across new saves, you will unlock Gold, Hall of Fame, and
What's
Legend
the
Rebirth.
oh, we're about to find
These
the-
new Rebirth tiers automatically upgrade your badges to their respective level once attribute requirements are met.
Oh, so if you go, all your badges go, Hall of
The
Fame, all
MyPlayer
your
Builder in 2K26
Sit,
gives
fair
you
enough.
all
fair
the
enough.
tools to make the best possible build,
Oh.
so you can be a difference maker on the court. Whether you create your own build from scratch
This
or build by
about to be
badges, find what works
so
for you with
broken, bro.
numerous personalization options.
It
Plus
was fun
14.
breaking down all the new
Time
features
out,
in
time out,
MyPlayer
time out,
Builder
time out,
this
time
year.
out.
Thanks for joining me, Tyrese.
Pre-order NBA 2K26
Brother.
Superstar or Leave No Doubt Edition today
Brother.
and start testing the revamped
Brothers,
MyPlayer
sisters,
Builder
y'all
sooner
seen that?
with early
Brother.
access starting
God.
on August 29th.
Cap breaker's about to be so broken, and you get the plus. We get permanent.
Oh yeah,
plus,
oh yeah. See, the
plus
moment
ones?
we've all been waiting for. I feel like it was worth the wait, worth hearing Evan yap, man.
Come
we gotta
on.
give shout out to the dev team, man. They definitely put in work on
Bro,
this one.
2K26
Me and
about to
Evan
be
is about to
fucking
dive a little bit
nice.
deeper into this thing, man. So Evan, are you ready to talk a little bit more in detail
Talk to
about
me,
some
Evan.
of these new features we got here?
Yeah, I am. And look, I just want to say I love these videos because
Bro,
they are
it-
just packed with footage. You guys just saw it. There's menus and game footage and basically that entire trailer. So I know
That
many of
shit
you are
was
going to
so
go back,
fucking
break
cl- oh,
it down
brother,
second by
I
second,
can't
and I will
wait
be
to
looking
get my
forward to
hands
seeing
on
your
this.
posts and your videos. But for now, we are going to be doing a little bit of that ourselves as well. So Stacks is going to take us through the courts of report,
Let's
and then
go.
we are going to give you the full breakdown of everything that Tyrese and Zach talked about, let you digest it all a little bit more slowly. And then on top of that, we do have a few extra things to share as well that weren't even talked about in the video. at
Oh,
all.
word?
Stacks, I am ready for whatever you got first.
Let's get it. Let's start out with the animation glossary. I was noticing that myself.
Fan.
Felt like this was a really good feature. It saves a lot of time for a lot of people. But let's talk a
And
little
you
bit
can
more
build
about
by
it.
badges too. So like, if you're looking to unlock
So
specific,
you may remember
like
from a few weeks ago, back during the roadmap stream, that we
They just
mentioned
made that more
one of the
easier. Like, you
themes
could
of
always
this
do
year's
that, but they
builder
just
is
made
giving
it
you
a
more
quality of life.
information
They didn't say
and
that
more
anymore.
quality of life improvements, because we know that making a build is really important, right? That sets the foundation of how you play and your gameplay experience in my career. So we know how important that is to you, and the dev team has added this brand new animation glossary. So now you don't have to go look up what the different animation requirements are and which ratings you have to hit and all that. You can simply pull up this tab in the builder that has all the
Yeah.
animations, and it lists every single one with their attribute requirements, and also, if there are any, also the height requirements as well.
I just
That
hope we get some
alone is a
animation.
huge
bro.
quality of life improvement for me. But as you heard
100%.
Tyrese mention, there is also a search function. So if
Like
you
all
tap
the stuff
triangle on
pretty much still the
PlayStation or
same.
Y on
Just
Xbox,
new
it will
aesthetics and
bring out
quality
this
of life.
keyboard.
But
Type
I'm
exactly
loving it,
which
like
player's
the cap
animations you wanna
breakers,
see.
the
So if you
fucking
want all of Halliburton's
permanent plus
animations, or you want to model yourself off of Steph Curry, and you want all of Steph Curry's animations, you can type their name and you can see specifically their animations and what requirements you need to meet to play and look like them.
Okay.
But while we are here about animations, there is one more thing here that kind of went by quick. But Zach mentioned that in the past, when you made a custom build, you ended up with all default animation, right? As most of you in the chat know, those animations are not necessarily the ones that look the coolest or the ones that are most fun to use. So this year, the dev team has made it so that once you've made your own custom build, the builder is going to go through dozens and dozens of NBA player comparisons for the build you made, even
Okay.
beyond the first 3 that you see when you're at the scouting report. And then it's going to automatically pick the best animations from those players to give them to you right away. So you can see in this screenshot, this build, it got a lot of Curry animations, Lillard, Brunson animations. It got a lot of Curry animations by default. And you can, of course, still change these, but this is the
I hope
way
they
that
don't
the
do
dev
the
team is making the
whole
builder more friendly. So if you don't want
new
to bother
animations
changing
every
the
season,
animations,
bro. Just give us
especially,
all of them right now
start,
up front.
you will have fun packages that you can play with right away. So that part's not necessarily about the animation glossary, but figured while we're talking about animations, we should mention it here as well.
So we definitely got some quality of life upgrades. I know for me personally, going and making the build and then checking the requirements and all that other stuff like that was a hassle. So now being able to do that while you're making your build is a huge W in my opinion. Next up, we got build by badges.
Yes, sir.
Let's get into a little bit more information about that.
Get specific badges to make that build around it.
This one's kind of cool. So building by badges is something that many of you already do. I think many of you in the chat already do this, right? You play with your attributes and try to put them at the sweet spot where you can unlock as many badges as possible. And you know those badges are going to play a big role in how you perform on the court. So this year in 2K26, the dev team has now added this as a feature. So in the build by badges menu, you can pick which tier of a badge you want. So you can see here, you got bronze, silver, gold, Hall of Fame, or legend, and it is going to show you the requirements for each one. So in this example, you can see that for Hall of Fame shooter, you need either a 96 mid-range shot or a 96 three-point shot. And let's say you want to lock that in. If you click the right stick, it is going to ask you which attribute you want to pin. And pinning an attribute means that you're going to lock in that attribute rating as your minimum. So for this example, let's say you pick whether you want a 96 mid-range shot or a 96 three-point shot. Let's say you pick the mid-range shot. Once it's pinned, you can then safely adjust the rest of your attributes without losing the badges that you know that you really, really want to have for your build. So this person really wanted to have Hall of Fame shifty shooter, that pins it so that they can make the other adjustments without losing that. I think many of us in the build or in the past, many of us who did build by badges, we always got like, you make one little attribute go down by one attribute point, you lose the badge you need, then you go all the way back up. But then when you did that, some of the other attributes that were connected to it went down with it, and you had to kind of adjust and fix everything. This kind of just keeps things locked in, so that is really a huge, huge quality of life feature. So if you are somebody who already does this, hopefully this is a nice feature for you. But if you're somebody newer to the game and you just now realized that you should probably be maximizing the badges you get on your Myplayer, this feature is going to help you out and educate you. So hopefully you guys like this.
That's crazy too. That one right there for me, another like I said, quality of life change, is being able to lock that in, making the build, like especially if you're making a specialist build, you know what I'm saying, and you're just building, making something specifically for those badges. That'll make that a lot easier as well. Next up, we kind of talked about this during the roadmap stream, so we don't got to spend too much time on it, but it is the body types.
Yeah, so we did talk about this, but back then we didn't have a screenshot, and now we do have a screenshot that we can show. So you can see here that when you are deciding your build's position and your body measurements, that there is a new body type potential preview on the right side. See a little box with the player in it? That is a visual preview that you can use the right stick to kind of scroll through, and you're going to see the different body types your build can eventually unlock by doing workouts in the Gatorade gym. What we mentioned a while back is this is just a really nice quality of life feature. You no longer have to make a build, go to the Gatorade gym, find out the build doesn't get the body type you want, back all the way back out to the main menu to the builder, do it again, do a new build, check the Gatorade gym again, and rinse and repeat. It did take a long time. So this is going to skip all that for you. And now right in the builder, you can see that, if you want a swole build or if you want a skinny body type, you can see that.
We're going burly, bro.
Like hopefully this is another improvement that kind of makes your builder experience just a little bit better.
Big boy.
Yeah, I was looking at the build on the screen too. That build is a lot. Anyway, moving forward, we got build templates. Let's talk about that.
I don't care about that shit.
Yeah, so this part, if you guys saw a little snippet of it in the video, this probably looked familiar to many of you. So our build templates are returning. These are the grab and go options that get you a solid build that you can use right away. Especially if you're newer to the game, but also if you just don't want to spend time coming up with your own build, these are really, really helpful. So we can take a quick second and go over the three options. NBA templates, those are, as the name suggests, those are for you to play like your favorite NBA player. So if you use those templates as is, you will get all the animations of whichever player that build is modeled after. And this year, each season, the dev team is going to add a new set of these NBA templates that have a theme. And for the first season, right at launch, the first theme of the year is going to be a collection of players who have been named All-Stars more than once. So it's going to be many names that you recognize.
There's going to be a few.
Then in the middle, we have Pro Tune builds. Those are built by the pros. And what that means is they are built by our dev team. They're built by our experts over there at Visual Concepts. They are going to let you pick a position and a play style. And then it gives you a list of builds that match your preference, and you can pick the one that's good for you. Then you can see there in the upper right corner that starting in Season 2, we are going to have community builds again. These are templates submitted by build makers from around the community. So
let me throw a build on there. Oh my God.
Or competitive.
Bro, some of the builds last year, this year, in 2K25 were mid. I ain't gonna lie, for the creative builds.
I am somebody who watches a bunch of videos from our experts in the community, and I end up copying one of their builds. Right, I might make a little tweak here and there, but I end up copying somebody's build that I saw their video of. So ever since we've added these community builds, I use them every single year. And one cool note about these is that we are working on an official submission process.
Let's go.
If you are a community member, you love making builds, you make content on them, we are going to try to make a process for you to submit your build for consideration.
Thank you.
In the past, we've just had builds that were submitted to me or submitted to our dev team directly, and we don't want community builds to be limited to people who can message us directly. So we are working on something, and in Season 1, hopefully we'll have more to share about how you can get involved in community build templates.
Oh, we gonna come in hot.
What's next? Those are the three.
We gonna come in hot 2K26, I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, man.
First day that thing released, we already gonna be live.
Here we go. Community builds. That's a huge one for the community too, because I remember I'm just speaking to people about how they submit a build for the community build. So that's pretty fire, man. I know we got a lot of probably lesser known amazing build creators in the community, so it's gonna be good for those
right here. What's good, y'all?
Showcase their build inside the game. So next up, we also have height balancing. Height balancing, Evan. What does that mean?
What are they talking about?
Well, there's a couple things here, and the first one I don't think was in the video. I don't think I remember hearing it, but the max height for my players is now going to be 7'4".
Oh, we can finally go
7'3" weren't tall enough for you. You want that Victor Wembanyama height or that Zach Edey height?
Yes,
you can now make
6'4"
builds.
7'4".
But across the board, you know, short and tall, the dev team really spent a lot of effort making sure that no matter what height you are, you can make a build that is effective. So if you want to make a really short build or a really tall build, you can. That is totally your preference. But we want to make sure that whether you are short, tall, or medium-sized, it is a balanced experience so that there is more build diversity, which is a big goal, of course, of the Myplayer build.
I like that.
Okay, perfect. Yep, I think overall that's something people wanted too. A little bit more build diversity and not kind of just running into the same type of builds all over the place in any game.
5'9" and 6'2".
That's pretty cool as well. Moving on, we got the scouting report. This is something I saw a little bit in that video that I kind of want to know a little bit more about.
Yeah, the scouting report look cool.
Yeah, so this is the new final page of the building.
Like
it looks a little different than what you've seen in the past, and this is what we call a scouting report. So it's essentially a more detailed summary of the build that you just made, and it has more information than you're used to. So on the left side, you have stuff you're familiar with. You see your shades of NBA comparisons and your archetype name. And also, by the way, you know, while we're here, a little side note on archetype names. I don't know if you heard Tyrese mention it in the video, but there are roughly 10 times the number of build names compared to last year.
And they say that shit every time, bro. You get the same build, bro. Even if you make that shit slightly different.
On Twitter, asking the community for names as well. There are going to be plenty of new unique names for your build. But anyways, back to the scouting report. On the right side, you are going to see your best badges and attributes, and then a new section at the bottom that coaches you on your strengths and weaknesses. So, let's say you made a point guard, but for some reason, you decided not to upgrade your pass accuracy. Those of you who have played with point guards with no pass accuracy know that may not be the best point guard to have as your teammate. The weaknesses section is going to call out that you lack passing vision. Like, for example, for this build, you might not be the best teammate if you're a point guard that has no pass accuracy. So it is entirely up to you. It is optional if you want to try to address your weaknesses, because there are, of course, trade-offs, right? You increase your pass accuracy, you got to decrease something else. But this way, you cannot say you weren't warned. And especially if you are newer to the builder and you are just experimenting, this scouting report kind of helps educate you on the builds as you start to understand the roles that each attribute plays and how they affect your play styles on the court. So this scouting report is really about educating you on the build you've made and giving you more information than we have in the past on this final page of the builder.
Okay,
perfect. I think there's a lot of people that kind of
I just want to see what talking for cap breakers, bro. That whole screen look ridiculous
for a few years. So, you know, having a little bit more information on what your build can and can't do I know somebody right now. I ain't gonna say no name. That's where they build can do everything. So we definitely need that right there. Let's move it forward, man. You made a great build. You know, you did your thing inside of there. Now let's talk about badge perks. What do we got there?
Let's go. I'm glad
Yeah, so
that
now
we
we are
got
getting
fucking
into the
permanent
second
plus
theme
one
of the
and
builder that we
plus
talked about a few weeks
twos.
back, and that is how you can keep improving your build after you've done making it. So everything from now on is talking about after the builder process. And the way that worked in NBA 2K25 got a lot of positive feedback.
Got
So
positive.
in 2K26, you are going to see a lot of what you love return, but also more on top of it.
Yeah.
Badge perks. The first
I
one to
love
talk about
it.
is Max Plus 2s. Because
That's-
as most of you know and probably remember, Max Plus 1s, they boost one of your badges one tier even beyond their max. Just like the name sounds, Max Plus 2s do the same thing, except 2 tiers higher.
Let's go.
So if you have a badge that maxes out at gold, and
You can get that
insert it
legend?
into a Max Plus 2 slot, that is going to boost that badge
To
all the
legend?
way to legend.
That's wild.
Then we have badge perks that activate in specific game situations.
Oh, clutch.
So Takeover Surge is a perk that boosts badges one tier beyond their max potential while you have your takeover bar filled all the way to level 5.
Okay.
Then Hot Start, that one specifically activates during the early portions of game. So you're going to come out of the gates with one of your badges, or 2 if you have both slots unlocked, one of your badges temporarily boosted one tier higher.
Oh,
Then the last one
that's
is
cool.
Clutch Gene. And if you put badges in these slots,
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be
they
my
will be
thing.
boosted one tier during high pressure situations.
Yeah.
Park, high pressure situation means like late game situations down the stretch. But if you're playing like full games, that's going to be the end of the 4th quarter. And overtime, that's going to be when this Clutch Gene kicks in.
Okay.
So these are various badge perks that you're going to be able to earn from seasonal rewards.
I
and other
like these
places
better than
that take your
these
badges quite literally
badge
to the
perks
next
sound a little
level.
bit better than the
Or I
ones
guess
last year.
in the Max Plus 2's case, 2 levels higher.
Max
Not
Plus
just
2 is
one, but
crazy,
2
though.
levels higher. From gold all the way to legend, or whatever your max is, add 2 on top of that. So I think these are really cool for your badges this year, Stacks.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, last year, Max Plus 1, the way I made my build, that was kind of like, I almost came to a point to where I felt like I needed it. Now having Max Plus 2,
And you
definitely
used a
going to
lot
change the
more
game for
wiggle
my
room.
build personally. Once I be able to make that, figure out what
That's
that
gonna
is,
give
and
you
then
a lot
a
of
bunch of
wiggle
people as
room,
well. I know
like,
we got a lot of build specialists in the community that's going to know how to take advantage of these type of badge.
They just
perks.
gave
I'm
me the
excited to see what
keys.
the community is able to do with those. Moving forward, next up we got takeover progression.
Bruh, 2K just
Takeover
gave me the
progression, Evan.
keys.
What do we got here?
I don't
man?
think this was in the video at all. So
Nah,
maybe
it wasn't.
probably
It was
asking,
not.
how does
Mhm.
takeover work? Well,
It's the same as
the
last
core
year,
of
right?
the system is just like last year, right? There's 5 levels. It's
Yep.
automatic. You don't have to activate takeover, and you get stronger and stronger attribute boosts as you go up to 5 levels. Then at the end, you get a takeover ability. We talked
Okay.
about that a couple weeks ago about how that system was going to return. We got a lot of positive feedback on that. So I'm sure
Yeah,
that
that was
sounds
cool. I ain't gonna lie, I did like the takeover
so
system.
this year, as you continue to fill your takeover meter over multiple games, you are going to unlock over 40 takeover-related rewards. And some of these rewards are going to be takeover token. And you can see in this screenshot on the right side that this person has 39 available tokens.
What?
And these takeover tokens are how you unlock new takeovers this year. So in total, there are 44 takeovers and 11 takeover abilities. So that is much more consolidated compared to 2K25. So it's consolidated so that each takeover is more impactful based on feedback from the community that last year there may have been too many takeovers. So
Okay.
once you unlock a new takeover this year, you instantly get access to the full 5 levels.
Oh, we ain't
You don't
gonna
have to keep
fucking
hitting
unlock
level
it.
3 to unlock
Let's go.
level 4 to unlock level 5.
Let's go.
Once you use your
About five.
takeover tokens and unlock a takeover, you get access to all 5 levels.
Hey, that's
right
all.
away.
That's so much better.
Besides
bro.
that, there are other takeover rewards though. We have takeover presets that allows you to change which takeover you have equipped between games very quickly.
Okay.
There's takeover accelerators. Those speed up how quickly your takeover meter fills up as you're doing good things on the
Of
court. And then the last one is my favorite, and I think it's going to be the favorite for many of you. Stacks, I'm curious. Do you have any guesses? And don't cheat.
Catburgers.
I know you have it in front of you, so you could just look, but don't cheat. I'm curious if you know where I'm going next.
Cat burgers.
First and foremost, people in the chat are asking if this is live. Yes, it is live. We're
Yeah.
live right now.
Yes.
2, gotta admit, Evan, I already looked. I was already looking over this stuff, man. I'm a guess. I'm a still guess though. Is it maybe custom takeovers? Are we getting custom takeovers, Evan?
That's a great guess, Stacks.
Wait,
Stacks does help himself. Maybe looks
custom
ahead. But
takeover?
yes, the final reward is Custom Takeover. And this has been something that I've seen requested often, and the dev team was able to make it happen.
Let's go.
So after you unlock this final reward, we're going to show you the Custom Takeover menu, and here's what it looks like. It is going to allow you to design your own takeover from scratch. You can pick up to 3 attributes that you want to target. So in this example, this person decided to target speed with ball, 3-point shot, and close shot. It is really up to you. And then after that, you can pick from any takeover ability that your build is qualified to use.
That's so fucking clean.
So in this case, this person picked lethal layup. And there are a crazy amount of possibilities here. You really can pick what is going to work best for your build and your playstyle. And this is a huge way to kind of improve upon your build during the year. And one of the ways that we were talking about or hinting at a couple weeks back. Stacks, I'm very excited for Custom Takeover. I'm going to try to earn that as quickly as possible. And I think many people are going to be as well.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I think that's a huge W. Custom takeovers, man. I remember last year I wanted a specific takeover, but I couldn't get it for my builds, and being able to now have it custom.
Now you ain't got no
like
choice.
I said, man, all of the build creators and people that spend a lot of time in the builder,
we about to have fun with this. I am not gonna lie.
Stuff. I'm already knowing right now. So y'all better be locked in with your favorite build creators, because I already know it's gonna be some insane stuff. Because they're gonna be able to take all of these new features and think about those things while making the build and knowing what to upgrade and knowing what not to upgrade, because they could get this on the other side of that.
I'm really about to
break the crazy. Anyway, let's go ahead and move forward and talk about build customization or specialization. Sorry.
What you mean?
Yeah. Well,
we get the permanent +1.
I always say things are my favorite features, and sometimes the chat calls me out that I say everything is my favorite. But really, I do think this one might be my favorite thing that we've talked about this year. So far, at least. There's more coming. But so far, this is my favorite feature, because as you heard Zach and Tyrese talk about, the dev team has added these new build specialization quest lines. So for each save file, you are going to be able to pick one of 5 skill areas to specialize in. These are the same as the 5 attribute categories. So you can pick from finishing, shooting, playmaking, defense, or rebounding. You do have to meet the attribute requirements for the specialty that you want to pick. Now, each of these specialties is going to give you a unique quest line that has 9 quests in it. And as you complete these 9 quests, you are going to unlock really cool new rewards, including more new ways to upgrade your build. So, let's say you choose the shooting quest line. This is a quick preview that we have of the 9 quests that you get for the shooting quest line. You can see that for shooting, you are challenged to make mid-range shots or 3-point shots. It's up to you. And with this, as you complete these, you can earn rewards like skill boosts and new clothing items, which many of you probably expected. But also, as you can see here, if you look closely, there are permanent max +2 badge perks, permanent cap breakers, and also new unique archetype names that you can earn from these build specializations.
You can earn specific new.
This is a massive addition. When we said earlier a couple weeks back that the dev team wanted to add new ways for you all to improve your build. This is exactly what I had in mind. This is exactly what we meant. And I think you all are really going to like this. You're going to be earning max +1s, max +2s, cap breakers, and a bunch of great rewards from these quest lines that can really either emphasize the best skill for your build, or you can kind of see maybe you have a weakness that you want to fill in a little bit and then make your build a little bit more well-rounded. Either way, build specialization, brand new feature. Really excited that we're going to have this in 2K26.
And just to be sure we heard that correct, Evan, because I want no misinformation going on. You said permanent max +2s?
Yes, sir. Permanent plus.
Yes, I believe so. I believe they are permanent.
All right. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure that sounds fire. It seemed like the community, people in the chat like that part of it, so I like that part of it too. Let's move on. We got more impactful cap breakers. I was looking at that inside the video, and definitely,
dog. The cap breakers look so
catching up to do.
Busted, bro.
Let's get a little bit more information on that. I've seen like +14s and.
But that's what I'm saying.
Let's get it.
Let's talk cap breakers, because everybody loves cap breakers. We couldn't go a stream without talking about these.
But
essentially, the way you all currently understand cap breakers,
you usually get +1.
+1 cap breaker literally adds +1 to your attribute point, right? So for many of you, this past year in 2K25, you chose to use those +1 cap breakers to make your best attributes even better, right? You wanted a 94 to go to 95 or 95 to go to 96, right? Well, this year in 2K26, the cap breakers still work that way for your best attributes, right? They can't go that much higher. You know, they're still capped at 99.
But your worst
attributes. If you use them on your lowest rated attributes, you are actually going to see an even bigger impact.
Oh.
Let's say you made
so you can make a little more
well-rounded. A lot of fun with it in the park. That's the mode you play normally. But then you got some friends and they're like, hey, let's go play in the rec instead. Well, the difference is the rec has free throws if you get fouled. So if you are like this person and you have a 44 free throw rating, you are going to be a liability for your team, right?
Facts.
Well, for this person, if they use the cap breaker on an attribute that is low rated, that +1 cap breaker is not just +1 attribute, it does raise your attributes by double digits. So it is going to provide a significant improvement. So for this person, let's say for their free throw rating, instead of 1 cap breaker taking them from a 44 to a 45 this year, they could go up 11 attribute points. And that's just with 1 cap breaker. You know, you can zoom in, take a screenshot of this and see this example, how every single stage, there could be more than +1 attribute with each +1 cap breaker. So this is really about making cap breakers literally more impactful this year. And, you know, as we talked about already, you can earn these cap breakers from build specialization quests. They are still going to be in season rewards, rep rewards, and there are also other new ways to earn cap breakers that we can't talk about just yet today. So you're just going to have to be patient and wait and see. But cap breakers are back and they are much more impactful than they were. I can
see that. Oh my God.
I mean, we need the details, man. We
need
the full details. All right, let's go on. Last but not least, the new Rebirth feature. Let's talk about it.
Yes. So Rebirth got a nice upgrade as well. And this is a very, I saw a lot of W's in the chat when this was playing in the video. But there are now multiple tiers of Rebirth. And that means you can carry over more and more progress the higher your tier. So at 90 overall, you're going to unlock Silver Rebirth. That means your max potential will be unlocked to match your highest rated build, and your badges are going to start at Silver. That is just like how it used to be. But as you keep reaching 95 overall on new saves, you are going to unlock more tiers of Rebirth. We're going to call them Gold, Hall of Fame, and Legend Rebirth, just like the badge tiers.
So you can just make
that way because with those Rebirths, the badges on your new saves will automatically start at that tier, right? As long as they're eligible, right? A badge that's only eligible for Silver is not going to suddenly start at Legend, but it will start as high as it is eligible for. So with Legend Rebirth, once you unlock that, when you make new saves, all of your badges are going to be maxed out right off the bat, right? You can go higher than Legend.
God, that's
so with Legend Rebirth, all your badges will be as high as they can be. So
we just make
those
builds
of you
and play.
Who make a lot of builds during the year, I know you are really going to like this feature. Especially those of you I've seen max out all 15 of your save slots or however many there are. You guys are really going to like this feature because as you make your new builds with that higher Rebirth from Hall of Fame and Legend Rebirth, you are really going to be saving a lot of time as you keep making new builds. So hopefully you're really excited for Rebirth and the new tiers of Beyond Silver.
I'm excited for a lot of this. I ain't gonna, bro, cap breakers busted.
Right. That was a lot of information right there. I know a lot of people was excited to see the builder information. I think we went over a lot of great things.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's still some other things that we don't know about yet. And I'm looking forward to know about too. So, let's hear about it.
Yeah, so that is everything new with the Myplayer builder this year. As you're making new builds, you are going to see more information and more quality of life features than ever before. So we talked about the animation glossary, build by badges, the scouting report that gives you more information on your build. But then after that, for those of you who really, really get into the nitty-gritty of the builds, after that, I hope you all will feel that we kept our promise when we said that there would be new ways to improve your build throughout the year. So there are things like the build specialization, the new custom takeover, cap breakers are better. So look, I am really excited for this year's builder. The full courtside report is live on the NBA 2K website. So if you missed any part of this stream, you can read through the blog there, or we can wait until we're off, sign off, and then the VOD will be up on our Twitch channel and YouTube channels as well, where you can rewatch this. Either one, up to you. But if you have any questions about what we talked about today, go head over to our Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K. We have a 2K26 questions channel in there. Drop your questions in there. We're going to share some with our devs team and try to answer as many as we can. Remember though, keep your questions on topic, please, because we are talking about the Myplayer builder right now. So we are not answering questions about the city or my team or anything else that is still to come. So please try to help us keep things organized in there and make sure your questions are about what we revealed today. But a couple housekeeping items to close things out. If you did finish your Twitch drops, which I hope many of you have, especially if you've been watching with us since our roadmap stream a few weeks ago, you probably finished both the 45 minutes and the 2-hour Twitch drop locker codes. Make sure you claim it in your Twitch inventory. Okay. Then go to the NBA 2K Twitch drops website at this link below, which is nba.2k.com/twitch-drops. On this website, you're going to want to log in with the same Twitch account that you used to watch for your Twitch drops. It has to be the same Twitch account, otherwise we don't know that you watched 45 minutes or you watched 2 hours. So log in with that same account, the page is going to refresh and your locker code will be shown right there. Today is the last day to earn the current Twitch Drops reward, so if you didn't finish your watch time yet, we are going to raid somebody, maybe sitting right next to me. We are going to raid somebody after this show, and you are going to be able to get some drops time on their channel as well, get some extra watch time, because today is the last day for the current rewards. The next time we see you, the Twitch Drops rewards are going to be different. But speaking of the next time we see you, we are going to be talking about my team next week. You know, so far, I think we've said that there's going to be the king of the court in my team. That's going to have $10,000 on the line on the weekends. Okay. But there is plenty more to share about my team, so be sure to tune in next week for our My Team stream. Remember, the little dates on the tape cassettes here, those are week of dates. Every Monday, I hear people, they're like, hey, where's your stream? You forgot to go live. Those are week of dates. So the reveal could be any day during that week. We try to keep you guys on your toes, but as always, we will announce the date ahead of time so you guys know when to tune in.
Okay, let's go.
Very last thing, I have been seeing some of the reactions in the chat as we go, and I cannot wait to go fully check out how everybody is feeling. But we do want your feedback on what we shared today. So when the curtains close on me and Stacks, you are going to see a survey that shows up on the screen as a QR code, which we are also going to pin in the chat. We would really appreciate it if you fill that out. Give us some feedback on how you're feeling about, build specialization, custom takeover, all the new features that we talked about today. And I do look through every single one of those responses. So let us know what you think in that survey. But Stacks, I have yapped enough at the beginning of the show and at the end of the show, and basically all the way throughout. That is all I have got.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, appreciate everybody for coming through today. Like, we learned a lot of great information. There's still a lot more great information to go. And I'm looking forward to it too. I'm just like, I don't know anything really. So I'm kind of finding out as the weeks go along as well. So I'm excited for it. Hopefully you guys are excited for it too.
Absolutely. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We will see you very soon before you know it for the full My Team Courtside Report and breakdown of everything that's new in my team this year.
Oh my God. Hold on, man. So we just got 2K26 about to be. I'm not gonna say it just yet, but based on what we just saw, 2K26 about to be crazy, and I'm about to have so much fucking fun, bro. I'm about to really be a menace. Like, come on now, like, build specialization, bro. Like, now we can tailor our builds and shit. You feel me? Custom come on, custom takeovers. Hey yo, 2K finally stepping up. Like, I can't wait to see how they. I pray they don't fuck this. I just pray they don't fuck this shit up, bro. Everything they saying sounds so fucking good. It's everything everybody could possibly want, and I couldn't ask for more, bro. But thank y'all for tuning in. It's been fun reacting to this, bro. I'm glad we got that information, and we gonna be back at it again. Y'all have a good one.